Frank Lloyd Wright, a name that echoes through the corridors of architectural history. The name resonates with a quiet power, a legacy that has shaped the very fabric of modern architecture. He wasn't just building houses, he was crafting experiences, shaping lives, and redefining the concept of home. Born in 1867, he strode through the 20th century like a titan, leaving an indelible mark on the world of architecture. His journey was one of relentless innovation and creativity. His buildings weren't mere structures, they were poems etched in wood, stone, and glass. Wright's vision was radical, pushing the boundaries of what architecture could be. He saw beyond the conventional, the predictable. He envisioned spaces that were not just functional but also deeply meaningful. He yearned for an architecture that spoke of harmony, of a deep connection between humanity and nature. His designs were a dialogue with the environment. His buildings weren't just placed in the landscape, they emerged from it, becoming one with their surroundings. This integration was a hallmark of his work. This wasn't just about aesthetics, though beauty was undeniably a part of it. It was about creating spaces that resonated on a deeper level. Wright's architecture was deeply rooted in function. He believed that every element of a building should serve a purpose. He believed that form should follow function, that a building's design should be driven by its intended use. This philosophy guided his work. But this function went beyond the purely practical. It embraced the human spirit, the need for spaces that uplifted and inspired. It embraced the human spirit, the need for spaces that uplifted and inspired. Wright's designs were meant to enhance the human experience. His legacy is vast and varied. From residential homes to public buildings, his influence is seen in countless structures. From soaring skyscrapers to humble abodes, his work continues to captivate and inspire. Each building tells a story, a testament to his genius. 8 of his creations have earned the prestigious title of UNESCO World Heritage Sites, a testament to their enduring brilliance. These sites are celebrated worldwide. These 8 buildings, each unique and yet undeniably right, offer a glimpse into the mind of a true visionary. They stand as monuments to his enduring legacy and innovative spirit. Organic architecture, Wright called it. It was a term that encapsulated his entire philosophy of design. Not organic in the sense of composting toilets and straw bale walls, though those elements can be part of it, but in a deeper, more profound way that transcended mere materials. It was about creating harmony between the built and the natural, a seamless integration that felt almost inevitable, about buildings that seemed to grow from the earth itself, as if they were always meant to be there. Imagine a tree, its roots anchoring it to the ground, its branches reaching for the sky. Wright's buildings were like that. That was Wright's vision, buildings that flowed organically, their forms dictated by their function and their surroundings, not imposed upon them. He saw no separation between a structure and its environment. They were part of a single, interconnected whole, each enhancing the other. This wasn't just some airy-fairy philosophy. It was deeply embedded in Wright's design process, a guiding principle in every project. He meticulously studied the site, the topography, the prevailing winds, the patterns of sunlight, and even the local flora and fauna. He used local materials whenever possible, blurring the lines between inside and out, creating a cohesive experience. Take, for example, his use of cantilevered roofs. These were not just aesthetic choices. These gravity-defying projections weren't just about creating dramatic silhouettes. They served a purpose, a functional beauty. They provided shade from the summer sun, protection from the rain, a sense of shelter and enclosure, enhancing the living experience. Wright's organic architecture was more than just a design principle. It was a way of life, a philosophy that permeated every aspect of his work. It was about creating spaces that nurtured the soul, that fostered a sense of connection with the natural world, making inhabitants feel at one with their surroundings. It was about buildings that breathed, that lived, that became an integral part of the landscape, enhancing both the environment and the human experience. Oak Park, Illinois, a quiet suburb just outside Chicago, known for its serene streets and close-knit community. Here, in 1905, the visionary architect Frank Lloyd Wright embarked on a groundbreaking project that would redefine religious architecture for generations to come. The Unity Temple, a beacon of modernism, stands as a testament to Wright's innovative use of space and light, blending form and function seamlessly. The congregation, having tragically lost their previous church to a devastating fire, found themselves in desperate need of a new place of worship. But they faced a significant challenge, a very limited budget that constrained their options. Undeterred by these financial constraints, Wright saw this as a unique challenge, an opportunity to explore new architectural possibilities and push the boundaries of design. The result was a radical departure from traditional church design, a bold statement in architectural innovation. Gone were the soaring arches and stained glass windows that characterized so many churches of the past. Instead, Wright created a sanctuary defined by its simplicity, its purity of form, and its emphasis on the essentials. The exterior, clad in concrete, was both imposing and inviting, a paradox that drew people in. Inside, the space opened up dramatically, bathed in natural light that streamed through a meticulously designed grid of skylights. The Unity Temple wasn't about ornamentation or grandeur. It was about the essence of space, the interplay of light and shadow, creating a serene and contemplative atmosphere. It was a place for contemplation, for reflection, for connecting with something larger than oneself, a sanctuary for the soul. The congregation, initially hesitant about Wright's unconventional design, soon embraced their new spiritual home, finding solace and inspiration within its walls. Unity Temple wasn't just a church, it was a statement, a bold declaration of what modern architecture could achieve. It declared that even within the constraints of a limited budget, architectural brilliance could be achieved, setting a new standard for sacred spaces. It showed the world that sacred spaces could be both modern and deeply moving, a true testament to the power of innovative design. Chicago, 1908. The city was a hive of activity, a symbol of American progress. But amidst the hustle and bustle, Frank Lloyd Wright was crafting a different kind of masterpiece. The Roby House, a Prairie-style icon, stood in stark contrast to the ornate mansions of the wealthy elite. Wright envisioned a house that embraced the horizontality of the Midwest landscape. The Roby House, with its low-pitched roof, cantilevered eaves, and ribbon windows, seemed to hug the ground, its lines echoing the endless prairie horizon. Inside, the space flowed effortlessly. Rooms were no longer rigidly defined. They merged seamlessly, creating a sense of openness and connection. The use of natural materials such as wood and brick added to the home's warmth and organic feel. The Roby House wasn't just a dwelling, it was a statement about modern living. It celebrated the beauty of simplicity, the importance of connecting with nature, even in the heart of a bustling city. It was a radical departure from the Victorian era, with its clutter and formality. Today, the Roby House stands as a testament to Wright's genius. It's a reminder that true luxury lies not in opulence, but in thoughtful design, in spaces that nurture the soul and inspire the imagination. Frank Lloyd Wright's home and studio in Oak Park, Illinois, stand as a testament to his innovative spirit and architectural genius. Here, he designed some of his most iconic works, blending nature with human-made structures in a way that was, well, truly revolutionary. This space was not just his residence, it was a living laboratory where he experimented with ideas that would shape the future of architecture. Wright's legacy lives on, inspiring countless architects and designers to this day. It's a place where history and creativity converge, offering a glimpse into the mind of one of the greatest architects of all time. Frank Lloyd Wright was a pioneer in experimenting with form and ornament. His designs often broke away from traditional styles, embracing new shapes and intricate details. Wright believed that architecture should be both functional and beautiful, and he wasn't afraid to challenge the norms to achieve this vision. His innovative approach paved the way for a new era in architectural design. Wright's philosophy of organic architecture was a symphony of nature and design. He saw buildings as extensions of the environment, harmonizing with their surroundings rather than dominating them. This principle is evident in his iconic works like Falling Water, where the structure seamlessly integrates with the natural landscape. Wright's designs remind us of the profound connection between human creations and the natural world. Wright also had a vision for affordable housing. He believed that good design should be accessible to everyone, not just the wealthy. His Usonian homes were a testament to this belief, offering functional, beautiful living spaces at a lower cost. Wright's approach to affordable housing was innovative, focusing on simplicity, efficiency, and the use of natural materials. He aimed to create homes that were not only economical, but also inspiring. Frank Lloyd Wright's influence on modern architecture is undeniable. His revolutionary ideas and bold designs have shaped the way we think about and create buildings today. Wright's legacy lives on in the countless architects and designers who continue to draw inspiration from his work. His vision for a harmonious blend of form, function, and nature remains a guiding principle in the world of architecture.